I'll be starting another tour of churches tomorrow and want to give you a bit of background. John McNeil will be our tour leader. He's a specialist in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. He lectures at Oxford and is honorary secretary of the British Archaeological Association. I've been fortunate to be on several tours with John, and he never fails to provide brilliant commentary and good company. So our group is fortunate indeed. The tour, titled Dark Age of Brilliance, is wonderful and intentionally ironic. Popular media presents the Middle Ages as being a time of little progress, yet nothing could be much further from the truth. Yes, Rome fell, and Germanic tribes took control of much of Western Europe. But the power base remained. It just shifted to the Eastern Roman Empire, where society flourished with art and architecture and legal advances and learning. Communications continued between the East and West, and within a couple of centuries of Rome's fall, Western Europe again started to blossom and would give birth to modern institutions such as universities and parliaments, and of course the creation of great cathedrals. This tour spans that transitional time between late antiquity and the pre-Romanesque era that gave us the stunning architecture of grand cathedrals. Even though the center of the Roman Empire was in Constantinople, the rulers maintained close contact with the lands in Italy, and they built some magnificent places of Christian worship. Many of the buildings we will see combine features from ancient Roman architecture with Byzantine influences, creating a whole new language of architectural brilliance. We will visit some of the finest art and architecture in the early Middle Ages, all located in northeast Italy and Croatia. The tour lands in Bologna, Italy, where we visit a complex of multiple buildings erected in different eras. We continue for several days in Ravenna, highlighted by a private evening visit to San Vitale, home to magnificent mosaics. We drive to Classe, where the basilica remains standing in this one important Roman port, and we visit churches and abbeys in Labbazia di Pomposa and Concordia Sagittari on our way to Cividale, home to Lombard works. A day trip to Croatia follows to see the 6th century Euphrasian Basilica and Baptistry in Porec. Then a return to Italy, where we tour churches in Aquileia and Grotto. A final visit to Torcello finishes this tour as we visit the relatively modern 11th century cathedral. So, buckle your seatbelts. There's a lot to cover. As always, our thanks to Pastor Richard for his encouragement and support of this endeavor.